Hi guys, good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hey, good evening.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hey, Sandra.
Teacher, I go to the bus.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Thank you.
We'll give the rest a couple more minutes because probably they might be on their way home, okay? Hey, Hernan, how's everything?
Hi.
Let's see, what about you, Blanca? How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Good evening.
Hi, William, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, William.
Evening.
Hey, Fatima, good evening. Let's see, are you guys ready for the exam today?
So.
Don't worry, this is gonna be easy. This is going to be a piece of cake. Let's see, hey, Gerardo.
Teacher,
Hey, William.
I see you more young.
Ah, younger. You see me a little
Younger.
younger. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was too hairy already, so I got my hair cut.
Okay. ¿Dónde está? Yo lo buscaba y no lo veía.
Yeah, but that is the reason why I got a haircut during the weekend. Let's see, now I see Pedro, Brian, Jamilet. Welcome, guys.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good
Hi,
evening.
Pedro. Hey, Brian. Let's see, now I also see Mirna. Okay, cool. Carlos is coming.
Teacher,
We'll
una pregunta.
wait for the rest. Yes, William, go ahead.
Fíjese que el programa me va sacando ya 3 veces y me regresa. No sé si es acá el problema o es ahí.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Carlos. It might be, I don't know if it might be your internet connection because so far I don't see anybody being kicked out of the meeting. William.
Mire, me volvió a sacar y regresé.
Yeah, but I still see you here connected.
Es como el ave fénix. Siempre regresa.
Yeah, because right now I see you here still connected, William. You didn't disconnect.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, I still see you here connected. Hey guys, tomorrow's our last class. We finish the module tomorrow. So time is flying.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we finish tomorrow.
Oh, I can say yay because it's a bad weekend.
Why is it a bad weekend?
I am enfermo.
You're sick.
I am sick. Yes. I have migraña. No sé cómo se dice migraña.
Migraine.
Migraine. Yes. I all weekend. Uh, I stay in the hospital.
My goodness. Yeah, at the hospital.
Hospital. Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that, Carlos. But are you feeling a little better tonight?
So, but I stay here.
Yeah, I imagine. Thank you for the effort to join the class. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. For me, it happened last weekend that we had to spend the weekend basically with my son at the hospital. So we didn't rest anything. So it was a little tough.
Oh,
Yeah, but take good care of yourself, Carlos. And I
thanks.
hope you feel better soon.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's see. Now I also see Gerardo. What about you, Gerardo? How's everything?
Hi, teacher. Repeat, please, teacher.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, teacher. How do you say? Fue, fue un día estresante en el trabajo. En
So
English,
it was a stressful day.
it was stressful day.
A stressful day.
Okay.
It was a stressful day. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Gerardo. I hope everything goes well tomorrow at work. Let's see. Now I also see Araceli. What about you, Araceli? How are you this Monday evening?
Good evening. Hi, teacher. My day it is very good. It I am busy but okay. In this nice good and I am nervous for the test because I'm in class I don't understand very well but I hope confío que how do you say confío que saldré bien.
Yeah, I hope that I will do okay. Yeah, you're right.
I hope okay. This is the ideal teacher. I'm
Okay.
nervous.
No, don't be nervous. The exam is going to be easy. We will start it at 9 p.m. So in the case if somebody is in traffic or anything like that, they would have time to get home. This is going to be easy, Araceli.
Thank you.
If you take your time, you're gonna do okay in the exam. No worries. Let's see. What about you, Mirna? How was your weekend? Thank you, Araceli. What about you, Mirna?
A stressful day at Social Security.
So you went to the East today.
Yes.
So I guess, did you go for a medical appointment? So Mirna, you went for a medical appointment?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine I mean, when you go to El Seguro Social, it's a little, you have to be patient, literally.
It was super full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, many people go, especially on Mondays. Cool, thank you, Mirna. What about you, Elsie? How was your day today at work and your weekend? What did you do?
Hi, teacher. My work a little complicated.
Mm-hmm. So why was it a little complicated?
I have a meeting with my boss
Mm-hmm.
execute project.
Mm-hmm. So you're taking care of a project too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. I guess that is why it was a little complicated. Okay, cool. Thank you, Elsie. Let's see. What about you, Adalberto? How's everything? How was your day today?
Well, I returned to Honduras from El Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
I driving 4.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I prepared the record to the task for the class.
Mm-hmm.
I cooking my dinner. I eating. And now and now I am thinking to the exam.
Mm-hmm. No, I was telling Araceli that the exam is going to be easy. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't worry. And the exam, the breakdown is not that much. If you do good in the oral presentation, you're gonna be all right. No worries. And for the exam, we
Okay.
will have 1 hour. So if you take your time, read the questions carefully, you're getting a really good score, without a doubt.
But I have a question.
Mhm.
Near to acerca is near to true
About
okay, about to the use of have to and must. I am reading that have to and must is the equal in the present.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's basically the same.
The means is equal. In that is different.
No, it is not different. It is not different. The only thing that must expresses an external obligation. That is the difference between must and have to. That must, it's an
Okay.
external obligation, but quick spoiler, Alberto, that is not going to be on the test. So just in case.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Yeah, as I told you, the exam is gonna be easy.
Okay, but I am
Mhm.
how do you say parece?
It seems.
It seems.
It seems. Uh-huh.
Well, it seemed me a good topic.
Yeah, it's an
This
external obligation.
I I have more words and more ideas to talk in English.
Yeah, sure you do.
Yes.
Imagine
Well,
tomorrow is our last class, Alberto. We finish the module.
okay. In the next
Mhm.
module,
Teacher, tomorrow
you have
finish.
the teacher. you are the teacher too.
I'm not sure about that. I'm going to ask Jessica if I will continue with your group. I wish I could.
Okay,
You
okay.
guys are nice, and I like your group. So if they give me the chance to continue with you, I will continue.
You like it this team through.
Yeah, I do. I do. You were saying that I was having dinner when I had a power outage.
Okay,
But that was
yes.
funny. But that was funny. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Hopefully, I will continue, guys, with you the next module. We will see. I'm going to ask Jessica. I'm going to ask her. Okay, cool, guys. So remember, from 9 to 10, we're gonna have the test. But now taking advantage that I see Cindy here. Let's see, Cindy, can you hear me? Let's see, Cindy. Cindy, 1, 2, 3, Cindy. No. Okay, well, if you can hear me, Cindy, you still owe me the homework assignment number 1, okay, for the oral evaluation. Only Cindy and Jennifer Andrea are the ones missing. And if you don't send it, then your score is gonna be way lower, and we finish tomorrow. So I would recommend, Cindy, that you send me both voice notes tonight, okay? If not, your score is going to be lower, Cindy. Let's see, can you hear me? Well, I don't know if Cindy could hear me, but she's still missing. And for the rest, so far I see some of you that already sent it. Let's see, I see Pedro, thank you for sending it. Hernan, Gerardo, Brenda, Jesus, Mirna, Adalberto, William, Carlos, and Patricia. You have already sent it. Thank you very much. The rest that are pending, please send me the voice note tonight, okay, the latest. If you finish the exam earlier, remember that we will have 1 complete hour, so you take the time, read the exam, and when you finish it, then you can send me the voice note, okay, for the ones missing to send it. Okay, cool then. We will start, but let's see what we remember from the class on Friday, because we had a long weekend. What did you do for Independence Day? Let's see, Pedro. So did you go and watch the parades, or what did you do for Independence Day?
Sorry. In my case, only relax in the house, in my house.
Okay, you're relaxed. Yeah, because I remember you said that you had a lot of work, right, Pedro?
Yep.
That you were going to relax. Okay, cool. Let's see, what about Brian? What did you do for Independence Day? Did you rest, or did you go and watch the parades?
I went go to watch a parade.
Mm-hmm. And how was it? Did you like it?
Yes, it was very funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was. Good then. Good. Thank you, Brian. Now, if you guys remember, that was on Friday, but we did have a class on Thursday, right? So let's try to remember. Let's see, Hernan. So what do you remember from Thursday's class? What did we talk about? Let's see, Hernan. I'm not sure if you're still muted.
Okay. Let me see. Well, it's a practice in groups.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And he teníamos que hacer como un diálogo, no me acuerdo,
Ah, okay.
y estarnos como preguntando diferentes cosas como, bueno, ¿qué otra cosa?
That, by the way, that dialogue was pending, right?
Ujú,
It was pending that we were asking, hey, what are you doing this week? And
ujú,
we had to use present continuous to talk about the future. For example, if I ask you, Hernan, what are you doing this week?
this week. Um, I working.
I am
Uh,
working.
I am working at noon. I cooking in my house. Um, going with my family uh, to supermarket
Okay, cool.
and the mall too. Um, ¿Qué otra cosa? My wife and me going to that church in the Saturday.
On Saturday, on Saturday.
Yeah, no recuerdo qué más dice.
Ah, okay. No, but remember that that is talking about the future, right? What are you doing? And then you talk about the future. I am going to work. I am doing this at work. I am presenting. So remember, the present continuous is to talk about things that we are doing right now or things that we are doing in the short future, right? Near future. Okay, you're going to the shopping mall and so on. Okay. Great, Hernan. Let's see, what about, let's see, Jesus. So what are you doing later this week? Thank you, Hernan. Good job.
Good evening, teacher. I I working. I am working. I go. I go. I go. I go to the family. Uh, I
I am going to visit my family.
I going. I going. I am going visit my family.
Okay.
I listening to music and uh, uh, how do you say de vez en cuando?
From time to time or sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, I listen to music sometimes.
Ah, okay.
I sleep. I sleeping. I study in university. Solo eso,
Okay, okay, cool. I am studying at the university. Okay, cool. So that was the structure, right? Remember that if we're talking about something that is happening right now or in the near future. Okay, excellent. We also talked about this part of the WH words. These guys, remember this, please, because you're gonna need it. Okay, you will need it. So if you guys remember, every time that we use the WH words to ask a question, we are asking for specific information, right? So this is the explanation that we talked about, and we had a few exercises, right? So this is the explanation that you need to know about. Let's see, can you help me read the explanation? Let's see, Jency. So when do we use these WH words? Depending on what I want to know, when do I use them? Can you help me read the part for the explanation, please?
I want to know the who, person, where, position, place,
Mm-hmm.
when, time, occasion, and moment,
Or moment, uh-huh.
why, reason, explanation,
Explanation, uh-huh.
nation, what, specific things, object, and which, choose, alternative,
Choice, uh-huh.
choice, alternative, y who, way, manner, from.
Okay, this is how, okay, how.
How.
How could be for way, manner, or form, okay? Please remember that because depending on how, on what you want to know, that's how we use it, okay? So once again, if it is the explanation, if it's for a person, I'm using the WH word who, okay? Where for position or place, when for time, occasion, or moment, why for reason or explanation, what for specific things or objects, which for alternative, and how. This word is how, okay? How for way or manner, okay? So keep that in mind just in case. Let me, hold on, where is it? Let me send it in the WhatsApp group again so you remember about it. But that's how we use it, okay? WH words depending on what you're asking. Let's see also, if you guys remember, we did an exercise, but we need to see this as well, how to ask questions. And we're gonna have a quick practice before we take the exam, okay? Let me see, let me share my screen, and this is on page number 36, guys. We will try to do this in groups so we remember a little about what we did previously on Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see, can you do me a favor, Jamilet, and read this part, how to use?
How to use present continuous WH question. WH question asks for specific information. Structure.
Structure, structure.
Structure. WH word, past, be, past subject, past verb, ing, past complement, past question.
Plus the question mark, right? Okay, excellent. So that is the structure, right? The WH word, if you guys remember, you depending on what you want to ask, you can use any of this, right? Right, Jamilet? You can use what, when, where, why, which, who, or how. Okay. And here we have some examples. Let's see. Now for the examples, let's see, maybe William can help me read the examples. Can you read the example number 1, William?
Okay, teacher. Example number 1. Why is he meeting the new people today? 2, teacher?
No, only 1. It's okay.
Only
yeah,
1. Okay.
It's okay.
Thanks.
Why is he meeting the new people today? When do we use why, William? Do you remember what we're asking for when we use the WH word why?
Why is ¿por qué?
We're asking for a reason, right? We are asking for a reason. Hey, why is he doing the homework until today? That's an example, right? Okay, excellent. Let's see. Thank you. Blanca, can you help me read the example number 2 with when?
When is the new office launching?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. When is the new office launching? Now, when do we use the word when to ask questions, guys? What is the explanation? The image that I just sent you in the WhatsApp group. When do we use when? What do I want to know?
Cuando,
Yeah, I want to
Time.
know the time, right? Or a date or a
Action.
moment. When is it? Is it on Monday, on Tuesday, on Saturday? I don't know. That's why I'm using the WH word when. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Blanca. Let's see. What about maybe Brian can help us with the example number 3. When do I use where? So if I use where, what do I want to know, Brian? Go ahead.
where,
Where is your boss having the annual meeting? Where is for, in this case, a place?
Exactly. It's for a place, right? I want to know, hey, where do you live? Where are you going after class, right? Where are you going? Where is he taking the pictures? I don't know. So where we want to know a place, right? Remember that. Remember that, guys. It's going to help you. Now we will quickly do this practice, okay? So if you notice here, hold on, let me admit Sandra and let me quickly erase this part. Okay, so right now in groups, so we practice a little, we are going to do this practice. Let's see, Gerardo, what are we going to do? Can you read the instruction, please, of what we're gonna do right now for a quick
Okay.
practice?
The fill the blocks using the words in present
In parentheses.
parentheses. Sorry.
Okay, let me repeat it one more time and then you repeat after me. Fill the blanks.
Fill the blank
Using the words.
using the words
In parentheses.
in parentheses.
Perfect. Great job, Gerardo. And then we have the examples, right? If you notice, we have the subject uh, and the verb regularly, and we are creating questions, right? Let's see. Can you help me read the first question, Araceli? The one that is already done?
What company are you working? You work for?
What company are you working for? Remember that what is in the parentheses, then you need to change it, right?
Okay.
So if you notice, we need to follow this structure, right? The WH word that is already here, then the subject. Well, the verb be, that could be, what is the verb be? Do you remember?
Are
I am,
Are,
you are,
I
he is,
am, you are,
she is, it
he is,
is.
she is, it is. Excellent. Then we need the subject and the verb plus ing. So this right here is the structure that we're going to use to create these questions. Okay, we're going to take some minutes to practice in the groups right now, and then we will review them together. Okay, so is it clear about what we need to do, guys? Is it? Okay, excellent then. So let me open up.
Para que no me vieran los lentes aquí que los haya
Let
dejado.
me open up the groups, and I'm going to give you maybe about 5 minutes to quickly go over this so we practice, okay? Let me see, I only have 20 people. I hope that the rest are joining before we... Okay, let me allow screen sharing in the groups, and let's quickly go over this. Let's say I have 21 people, so maybe 6 groups would do fine. There you go. Please accept the invite, guys. Let's see. Hi, Blanca. I'm going to send you to one of the groups.
Who is
Who is he?
dividing the groups?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Good, guys. So what would be
Mhm.
the question? How?
How is he dividing
Dividing,
dividing
dividing
the groups?
the groups. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Excellent.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
How is
Is he
Is
he
dividing
divide?
Dividing,
dividing
dividing
the groups. Uh-huh. Okay.
the groups?
The groups no need to add it because you already have it there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but great
dividing
job.
group.
That's what
Ajá,
it is.
ahí está escrito, ¿cierto?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When
But the
is
second
she?
way is
When is
She. When is she
hiding
hiding?
Handing.
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 No, al revés.
no. Oh,
Is
sorry. Is she
handing.
the checks? What is the meaning of handing?
Handing is to deliver something. For example, imagine that I have a check and I'm going to hand it to you. Hey, Brian,
Okay.
take it, right? Hand it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Which factory are you boss?
visiting the month?
Mm-hmm. Now, if we are talking about a factory, do we use are or is? Is it plural or singular?
Which factory?
Your boss.
Singular.
So for the factory, do we say the factory is or the factory are? What do you guys think?
Is.
Let's see, what about the others? What do you guys think? So is it?
Factory is not up for plural.
Exactly. So factory, it's only one, right? Only one factory. So instead of are, what can we use?
Okay. Is.
Okay, there you go.
Which factory?
Is your boss visiting?
Es cierto. Es el it.
Okay, great. That's good. What about the last one?
The new secretary.
Why is the
new secretary
Working.
working?
Okay, great guys, good job. Let me check the other groups before we go back, okay? Thank you.
Ya te digo.
Ahorita. Share the screen.
Compartir, compartir.
Ay, hijo de madre.
Voy a compartirlo yo si quieren.
Oh, creo que sí. No, pero es que no lo puedo compartir. Porque
¿Listo?
solo es una captura. ¿Pudiste?
¿Lo están viendo?
Espérame. Wait. Yes. Hoy sí.
Ok.
Okay. Why is the mirroring the new people? This when what is the office lunch? Pero vamos a hacer la 4, ¿no? De complete.
Ah, yeah, it's the number 4.
Oh, pero la 4 no me sale.
Let me see. I remember that I sent the screenshot in the WhatsApp group as well.
Ok.
I'm going to send it just in case.
Yeah.
So just check the last image right now.
No, la otra.
Okay.
Is the next. La otra imagen que mandó.
Yeah, is the next image. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ok. Are you working? Okay.
What company are you working for? How is he dividing the groups?
Dividing, the groups.
Dividing.
Dividing, ok. Pero aquí no sé cómo escribir, espérame.
Un lápiz en un lado superior.
Lo que pasa es que esta es imagen.
Ah, sí.
Voy a ver si le tomo un screenshot. Será aquí.
Ahí está. Este es el lapicito. Pero ponerle el cuadrito para que no manches así. No vas a poder escribir. Is he dividing?
No, qué desorden, man. No,
Teacher,
man.
you are mute. Teacher, you are
Yeah,
mute.
I'm muted.
You're move.
I'm moving and I'm not saying anything. If you want, as long as you say it, it's okay. You don't have to send the image. You can say, is he dividing? And I
Okay.
will take it for granted. No problem at all.
Okay. And the
She had
three. When is she hating the checks?
hating the checks. Ok, ¿quién está blanca? Haga la 4.
Pero es que no lo veo. ¿Cuál es?
Acercarlo. No, más.
Bye.
Ya, ahí.
Which factory?
Ok.
Factory is your boss visiting? Your boss
This mom.
Which ¿qué fábrica?
No tendría que ir. Which factory are your boss visiting? O visiting, this month.
This month. Which factory?
Is your boss? Are your boss?
So,
Or
so do we say your boss is or your boss are?
is are your.
Are your boss visiting?
So do I say my boss is demanding or my boss are demanding? Boss, is it plural or singular? How many bosses do I have? 1, 2, 3.
Boss is
So is it singular or plural? What do you think?
is the one.
It's singular, right?
Yeah.
So
Entonces is your boss.
exactly. There you
So,
go. Take that into account for this type of questions. If the word is singular or if it's plural, okay?
Okay. Okay. Gerardo, haz tú las 5.
Why the new secretary working the next Saturday?
Entonces, si estamos hablando de la secretaria, sería we is the new secretary working the next Saturday. Yes?
Is the new secretary working the next Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my teacher.
why are this new secretary working the new Saturday?
Okay,
No,
once again, secretary, are we talking about one or two secretaries? Secretary,
One.
is it plural or singular?
Singular.
One singular.
Exactly. So what do we
New
use? Is or
secretary
are?
is.
Exactly. There you go. That's what you need to know. If it's singular or if it's plural, right? And then you know whether to use is or are.
Okay.
Okay.
thank you.
Bueno. We're meeting in the people
Let's see,
today.
why is the new secretary working the new Saturday?
Sí, lo que pasa es que tenemos que leer todo el complemento para determinar bien si es singular o es plural. Así podemos ocupar el is o el are.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'll see you in the main session and in about a minute, okay? Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Pero ya vieron, papicho, ahí son preguntas bien capciosas.
Son bien capciosas.
Sí, porque, o sea, dice your boss visit. Si vos decís your siempre lo tomás como are, pero si te fijas solo dice jefe, entonces estás hablando de él. Entonces es is, no es are.
Oh, ya.
Entonces ahí es donde te confunden, va.
Take it into account for the returning to the main session. Okay, cool. Now I guess that everybody's back into the main session. Give me a minute. I will let the rest of people know that we will start the test in a few minutes. I don't know what happened to Richard. I'm gonna mute him. Okay. Okay, great. So how was this practice? Did you understand it? Was it easy, medium, or difficult?
Is medium, teacher.
Medium, okay.
Medium.
Okay, cool. We will go ahead and review this together. Something that you need to remember is that the subject that we find in the sentence, you need to think about it if it's singular or plural, okay? Singular or plural or plural, right? So depending on what we want to say, if it's singular, we use the verb be. What's the verb be for singular?
Be is.
Is, right? We use is if it's singular. What about if it's plural?
Are.
Are, right? Are, exactly. So that's what you need to remember. Because when I was jumping around the breakout rooms, I saw that some of you were confusing, secretary. So secretary are or is. So that's what you need to take into account, whether it is singular or plural. So let's see. Let's quickly check this together and let's review it. So let's see for number 2. Let me see. Let me make this a little bigger. Remember the structure, right? The WH word, that is this one, plus the verb be, either is or are, right? Or am, depending on the subject. Then we have the verb be, the subject, the verb in ing, plus any complement that you may want to add. Okay, so let's see number 2. Adalberto, can you help us? What do you have in number 2? How?
Oh, I can see the word.
Sorry, there you go.
Okay, what? How is he dividing the groups?
Exactly. So how is he
Dividing
dividing the groups? Excellent, right? So how is he dividing the groups? Okay, great. Thank you, Adalberto. Let's see, Kenzie. So what about number 3? What do you have in number 3? When?
When is she hiding the checks?
Okay. When is she handing, right? Do you know
handing
the
the
meaning of handing? You see, I'm handing a check, right? When we get paid, some companies give you a check. Okay, let's see. Araceli, maybe you can help us with number 4.
And which factory is your boss visit this month?
Is your boss visiting? Excellent. Is your boss visiting? This one, I saw that some of you were saying, hey, so boss, is it is or are? Remember that what you need to take into account that depending on the subject, that in this case is boss, it's only one, right? Only one person. So it's singular. So you use is, and if it's plural, you use are, okay? Keep that in mind. Thank you, Araceli. And the last one, let's see, William, maybe you can give it a try with the number 5.
Quiero, sería, sí,
Okay, why?
Why, quiero
Why?
ver, sí, it's teacher,
Why is, and then why
the
is,
new secretary working,
okay, excellent. So why is the new secretary working
the
the next
next
Saturday?
Saturday.
Great, excellent. Thank you, William. So same thing. I saw some of you, secretary, is it singular or is it plural? Do I say the secretary is or the secretary are? So that's what you need to take into account, whether it's singular or plural, if you're using the is or are. In some very rare scenarios, if I'm talking about me, if I use the I, then you guys know that you are using the am, right? You are using the am instead, okay?
Teacher, es un poco confuso. For secretary is she.
Yeah, so she, one or two?
One.
Okay. If it's only one, do we use is or am or are?
One is here, is for singular.
It's singular, exactly. That's what you need to follow, William, to create the questions. Alrighty then. Excellent, guys. Good practice. Do you have any questions?
Teacher.
Yes, Patricia, go ahead.
I have, okay.
Question 4. Which factory are you boss visiting? Not. It's
Okay,
incorrect.
yeah, it's incorrect because remember that boss, this one, Patricia, let me hold on. Let me draw it. So if you notice, I highlighted boss here. So boss is only one, right? Singular. So probably the fact that you were talking about is what you were being confused about is your. Your is not the verb be, but this one is a possessive, right? For example, hey, where is your car, right? You see the difference is not the verb be, but instead it is a possessive, right? Like when we say his car, her car, your car, their car, and so on. So here, your, it's a possessive, okay? But
Possessive.
boss, it's only one person. So that's what you need to take into account. Now, it would be different if here, instead of just saying boss, we had the word bosses in plural, right? If we had bosses, then we would say, which factory are your bosses visiting? Because if you notice, bosses would be in plural, right? More than one.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, cool, Patricia. Let's see, Alberto, go ahead, sorry. You also had a question.
Yes, I have, bueno, well, I am confused around the meaning of or the use of the ing in this sentence. For example, the first questions in the table. Roll up, please.
Let's see, where is it? Ah, you want me to scroll up? Okay, hold on.
Scroll up.
Okay, sure. Let me scroll
What
up a
is the
little.
mean? What is the mean in Spanish? The first question.
This one.
No, no. In the table, which question as up? Yes, the examples.
Uh-huh.
What is the mean in Spanish? This question.
Ah, this
Why
one.
is yes.
Ah, okay.
Because I find in a translate
Uh-huh.
the word meet is conocer or o reunión.
Ah, yeah. In this case, it would be the first choice. Meet, the verb meet. Let me
Is
add the text.
conocer, yes.
Uh-huh. The verb meet is when you meet a person for the first
The
time.
first time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. For the first time. For example,
In this.
mhm.
Okay. Continue.
For example, the first time that you went to Honduras for your work, you met new people, right?
Yes.
You met new people. So that is the context, right? When you meet a person for the first time. So in
Okay.
this case, if you notice meeting is in the near future, right? Maybe in 1 hour, today at
Okay.
night, in the afternoon. So you were asking, hey, but why is Adalberto meeting the new people today?
Pero,
¿Por qué él va a conocer a los nuevos, right? So that would be the context. Mhm.
Okay. Why is he meeting the new people today?
Exactly. You
Why?
got it. Why? Okay. So
Okay.
if I'm asking
Because
why,
he is the boss.
because he is the boss.
Oh,
Excellent.
because he is the human resource.
Exactly. Maybe because he is the manager, because he is the boss, because he is the human resources representative, something like that. But we are
Okay.
using why and we need a reason, right? Why Adalberto and not Richard or William or Patricia? I need a reason, right? take that into account because you're gonna use it in the test, okay? Excellent.
Okay. Okay,
Teacher,
thank you.
pero vaya, digamos, ahí estamos diciendo por qué él va a conocer a las nuevas personas hoy, vea.
Ajá.
Pero digamos, sí, para decir por qué voy a conocer yo a las nuevas personas, o sea, tendría que ser why I'm meeting the new people today.
What is the verb be for me? We say
I am.
I am, but for questions we transpose it. So why
I am.
am I? Am I?
Why my?
It would be like this. Hold on. It would be why
am
I meeting the new people today? Hey, why am I meeting the new people today? Am I? Instead of I am I?
Oh, Ok, como que se intercambia va ahí la expresión, vea.
Exactly, because
Why
it's a question. For example,
Mary.
for example, if you notice for the questions, instead of saying he is, we say is he. Instead of she is she, right? And so on. That's how we create the questions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Excellent, guys. It looks like we are 25 people already, right on time for the test, okay? Remember, read this carefully, guys. Read it carefully. You have enough time. You have 1 hour, and this is short. So make sure that you take your time, read the questions carefully. Do not rush it. I want to finish right now. No, because we will have 1 hour, right? 1 complete hour. Read the questions carefully. And let's see, I'm going to share the link right now. And let me know if you can open it. Give me a minute. Okay.
No disconnected.
No,
Zoom.
do not disconnect from Zoom. Remember, if you want, you can just close your camera and stay there working in silence, okay? Do not disconnect from Zoom because we need to get the minutes, okay? So do not disconnect from Zoom. Even if you finish earlier, do not disconnect until 10 p.m., okay? So can you guys check if you can open the link that I've sent? Let me know if you can open it. Remember that you can do it from your phone or from your computer, no problem at all. And also there is a listening section link for listening section. I'm going to send it here too. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like, okay? So this is the test. Remember that here in the student's name, let's see, can you guys see my screen? Yes. In the student's name, please enter your full name, right? Josue, Naun, Romero, Rodas, my name, for example, right? So it needs to be your complete name. The first part, it's a listening. I send the link right now, and this is a listening part. Okay, so listen, and then you choose the correct answers. Okay. Second part is vocabulary. Remember what we just talked about, that depending on the type of WH word that we use, if it is a, if it is a manner, if it is a, hold on. I clicked on it by mistake. Okay, if it is manner, person, reason, time, remember that we saw this part. In the next part, you see match the activities with the picture. This is very obvious what the guy is doing here. So make sure that you match it, okay? Next part, it's about frequency adverbs. Remember the structure, okay? Remember the structure for the frequency adverbs that we saw. And in this part for grammar, make sure that you read, okay? Read the questions and the possible answers. My friend works right now, or my friend is working right now. You call it, okay? So remember, we're gonna have 1 complete hour. You may start working on the test right now. You may just turn off your camera and read the questions. We have 1 hour, okay? Do you have questions before we start?
¿Hay alguna pregunta de selección múltiple que se tenga que seleccionar más de uno? Porque la vez pasada había de seleccionar más de uno, pero solamente uno podía dejar.
No, we don't have multiple selections. We just have single selections. Okay, you may start, guys. Good luck. May God bless you. Go ahead.
No, pa. Finish, teacher.
Great, Richard. Let's wait for the rest. And if you haven't sent me the voice note, please send it.
I finished, teacher.
Okay, cool. Let's wait.
I am finished.
Cool, Kenzie. Let's wait for the rest.
Finish, teacher.
Great, Blanca. If you haven't sent me the voice note, please work on it in the meantime.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, cool, Gerardo.
Finish, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, cool, Patricia.
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay, William, let's wait for the rest to finish.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Hey guys, let's see. I see 21 answers already and we are 25. Let's see, is there anybody missing to finish the exam? Anybody missing? No?
Finish, teacher.
Okay. Let me quickly refresh because I see 20. Yeah, I see 21 answers.
Yo todavía no he terminado, empecé tarde.
Okay. Go ahead, Sandra. Continue doing it. I will close it maybe in about 10 minutes for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And for the rest. Okay, so I'm going to leave it open so you can finish it. It's 10 p.m. already, guys. The ones missing, I will give you 15 more minutes before I close the exam, okay? And we will see each other tomorrow. So thank you very much for making it tonight, and I will see you tomorrow.
See
Bye.
you
Bye,
tomorrow.
guys.
Tomorrow.
Good
Bye.
night. See you
Bye,
then.
guys.
Bye, goodbye.